Detect amendments is compliance software for a specific operational decision, identifies amendments and changes to existing regulatory text. Higio explains what the tool does, why the workflow matters, and how the output becomes useful decision evidence. The problem is that compliance teams often manage this workflow with scattered inputs, inconsistent review rules, and manual interpretation. At quarantadue.ai, every MCP workflow starts from the real tool interface, not from a generic prompt. The goal is simple. Keep the expert in control while the system structures the evidence. Inputs, reasoning, and outputs stay connected in one reviewable flow. Now the results become easier to compare, easier to review, and easier to explain. Detect amendments narrows that process into a repeatable model so teams can compare cases without rebuilding the logic each time. Detect amendments starts with a defined input contract. Typical inputs include original regulatory text, amended regulatory text, regulation type, include citation analysis, and similarity threshold. Keeping these fields explicit reduces ambiguity and makes every run easier to audit. The workflow then applies calculate semantic similarity between the original and amended text by comparing extracted concepts after stemming and normalization expressed as a percentage where 100% means identical regulatory intent. Calculate amendment frequency per 1,000 characters by detecting changes between texts and normalizing by average text length to show how densely packed amendments are. Calculate weighted severity score by classifying changes as major substantive requirements or minor formatting adjustments and applying corresponding penalty multipliers. Normalize to a 100-point scale. Count the number of modified regulatory citations by detecting standard citation formats, CFR, OSHA, EPA, etc., that have been added, removed, or altered between versions. And calculate overall compliance impact score by combining severity, amendment density, citation changes, and similarity metrics into a 0-10 scale where 0 indicates no compliance impact and 10 indicates complete regulatory overhaul. This keeps the process deterministic, reviewable, and aligned with how compliance teams actually make decisions. Detect amendments returns structured outputs such as compliance impact, semantic similarity, amendment density, change severity, and amendment type analysis. These outputs are designed to support review, reporting, comparison, and follow-up actions. The value of detect amendments is not just automation. It is a controlled way to turn repeated compliance work into a documented business process with clear inputs, transparent logic, and reusable outputs.